Welcome to this quick tour of the Vigil Dementia System. Here you'll see a revolutionary new automated nurse call system designed specifically for cognitively impaired residents who are unable to use a traditional nurse call system. The Vigil room consists of 5 discrete sensors and 1 staff cancel switch. Motion sensors are located in the entry doorway and on the ceiling. When I went through the doorway motion detector was activated. Likewise, the room sensor was activated when I entered. The correlation of the 2 sensors, the door sensor and then the room sensor, tells the system that someone has entered the room. The system can then alert the caregiver that someone has entered the room through a silent, vibrating page with an alphanumeric message. A 3rd sensor detects when the resident enters the restroom. Each room profile can be customized for the individual resident. The system can be set to alert caregivers when the resident enters the restroom, to track toilet habits, or only to alert after the resident has been inside for a specified unsafe period of time. A 4th sensor for bed exit lies under the fitted sheet. Pressure on the pad activates the green light on the bed sensor outlet, giving visual confirmation that the pad detects a weight. With pressure taken off the pad, the green light disappears after 5 seconds. The sensor is time delayed to avoid false alarms when residents move around. Then the central computer recognizes that the resident is out of bed. Depending on settings established beforehand by the care facility, caregivers can be paged immediately or only after a predetermined period of time has passed. Thus, residents who are perfectly able to get up and go to the restroom are left alone for, say, 10 minutes. Their independence and privacy are preserved. Caregivers are alerted only under unusual circumstances and can respond in a timely manner. Settings are fully customized to the individual resident, and different day and night settings accommodate residents who have different patterns during the night and day. Also under the fitted sheet is the incontinence sensor, which detects wetness. When a resident is incontinent, caregivers are alerted immediately. The resident is changed sooner, reducing discomfort and the risk of developing skin sores. Like all the calls triggered already, the incontinence call appears on the central computer's active call screen. The screen can also be put on nursing station computers. The central computer records call times in a call history log for future reference. This is very useful for tracking patterns. Staff can see that Mr. Jones is often incontinent around 11 at night, and then can go in and toilet Mr. Jones at 10:30. Thus, resident comfort and dignity are improved, and staff time and laundry costs are reduced. The call history screen also records response times and is useful for administrators or nurses who want to see how the previous night went. Outside the room, the staff cancel switch cancels calls to the room. This lets the computer know that the caregiver has attended to the call, and it no longer needs to send reminder alerts through the pager. Also, it temporarily turns the room off so that caregivers do not trigger calls when they enter the room. And if the caregiver forgets to turn the switch back on upon leaving, a page is sent to remind them. The location and color of the switch make it virtually unnoticeable by residents with dementia. And that, in brief, is a Vigil Dementia System. The Vigil Dementia System can be integrated with the Vigil Nurse Call and Vigil Duress systems. All these systems run off the Vigil platform and can be purchased separately or as a complete solution. Vigil's modular integrated systems provide a customized solution for every budget and care continuum.